Thought I would keep playing in the background, but nope. Looks like I'll have to make a separate tab for that next time. But that's fine because I was just about to come out and say it's time to get started again. I'm back for more. Hopefully this time streaming a little bit more frequently. When I started, I thought I was going to be able to stream several days in a row. And then, next thing you know, it's just like a bunch of stuff came up on top of me and then stream for several days again. Hopefully I'll be able to get back into a daily or semi-daily steady rhythm now. But, yeah, just pick up right where we left off. So basically, as the title of my stream suggests, for those who read it, or actually read it, because I know a lot of people just kind of click on a stream. To recap what I said last time, I'm basically doing a run-through of every mainline Final Fantasy game in the franchise, leading up to Final Fantasy XIV. Well, leading up to the release of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker at the close to the end of November. Now, I know early access is probably going to be congested, so I'm probably not going to play day one because I probably won't even be able to get in. But if I can, I will. But up until that point, I'm basically just going to go through all the games. The main games, at least. Not the spin-offs. There's way too many Final Fantasy games at this point. And last time, we did the first part, or the first half, as I like to think of it, of Final Fantasy 1. I'm watching these long plays from this YouTube channel called... well, let me just transition and show you guys. What's up? I'm watching World of Long Plays. That's the channel. They have all the Final Fantasy games. Played by different people. But it's usually 100%. If not, it's at least the main story, of course. That's the whole point. It's the opposite of a speedrun. It's like a casual playthrough, but typically the person knows what they're doing, so they 100% the game. And yeah, we're just going to pick up where we left off. We watched part 1 and half of part 2 here. Let me make sure the audio's working okay. I'll start playing and do a little audio check right now. But as it goes. And then I'll go full screen. But yeah, I made a playlist of all the games I'm just going to watch on YouTube, because I never played them before and I'm not going to try to learn them now. That'll take way too long. That's why I'm watching them. But the playlist only goes to Final Fantasy 6 because I plan on actually playing the games after that point. So Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 11's an MMO, so I'm going to skip it. Again, way too long. I don't even know if there's any story summaries for that or how in-depth the story for that game even was, but I'll be skipping 11, just letting you know ahead of time. So I'll be playing 12. 13's another one I'm just going to watch. I might watch all 3 parts, but I'll probably play 10, part 1 and 2. But 13's just one I'm going to watch because same thing as these older ones, 1 through 6. I never played them before, and I don't want to take the time and effort it's going to take to actually learn how to play the game correctly and then get through it on a completely blind playthrough. We don't have time for that. We're not going to make it there for 14 by the time Endwalker drops if we do that, so... and we're not going to make it there if I keep talking, so that's pretty much that. I just wanted to recap because it's been like a week since I last streamed. So, yeah, let's get going. It started playing a little bit, so I went back 5 seconds. Alright, here comes the audio check. I believe we were revisiting Mount Golg, because they, meaning the player, had to come here for something, and then they had to go back somewhere else. That got them a key item so that they could come back here and go further. They made them go back and forth quite a bit. It's kind of annoying. It seems almost like artificial game lengthening, but that's where we are. And just as a quick recap, some references in Final Fantasy XIV referencing this game so far that I've seen. Obviously the music, but some of the monsters. But one of the most noticeable things was Matoya. And Matoya's cave, the music, as well as the actual cave. And her personality is well preserved in 14, I gotta say. Because in this game, she came across as very, sort of like, leave me alone and impatient. You know, and that's how she comes across in 14 as well. It's just kind of like, what do you want from me? Alright, cool, go away. You know, that kind of thing. And that's how she was here. I don't think we'll see her again. I think she was just kind of a one-off side character. But they gave her own music, kind of, because they reused that music in a different cave full of dwarves. But whatever. Limited budget, old technology, you know, constraints, all that stuff. Okay, it looks like the audio's working. Instant head bop, because this tune is legendary. Mm-hmm. The other thing I was doing during these is whenever the player starts doing a lot of grinding, because sometimes it's necessary, I'll fast forward it. But also whenever there's just not a lot of dialogue, which I think I said this last time too. A lot of the early games are just not going to have a lot of dialogue. It's just finding treasure chests like that. And most of the time when you talk to NPCs, they kind of just say one thing and that's it. So, for the most part, also because the Nintendo is really slow and the text boxes are slow, I can actually watch this at double speed and still pause in time to read the text boxes. Which I might do just to save time from here and there. Just to save time here and there, I'll do that. Including right now. I like this song, but it doesn't really lose quality at double speed. I mean Mount Gold, not the battle music, but battle music's good too. A Sphinx! I don't think I've seen one of those in 14. Or any other Final Fantasy, actually. A lot of monsters are replete throughout the series. Some of them only appear in 1 or 2 games. Some of them only appear in 1 game. Oh yeah, the names Hippo, Soon. I don't know what the third one's supposed to be. ISRP. And Valley. I think the person playing this is... What is their name? I think it's Valley, or something close to that. Let me see. Said this was played by Valis77. That's probably why they named that character at the bottom, Valley. Cockatrice. Wow, they just look like normal tiny little birds back then. Later on in the Final Fantasy series, they kind of got bloated up. They kind of got like fattened, so they look more like giant chickens. Here they look like smaller birds that can actually fly. We already saw an older version of the wizards here. Those octopus-like creatures with staffs and a robe. The final boss in Tamtara Deepcroft for the FF14 fans out there. They reintroduced those enemies in 15 also. I recently played through Final Fantasy 15 for the first time, so... WZ Ogre and GR Ogre. I can see GR, it's green, but I don't know what WZ would stand for. A lot of acronyms. It's the screen crunch, you know? It's the constraints. I remember making fun of the fact that they would find cabins and houses in treasure chests. Really don't know the full difference. I'm guessing they're like tents that are used later in the game, later in the franchise. They recover like all your health and MP. But why there's different versions of that? I don't know. Maybe they recovered different things back then. Maybe one was just like half, the other one was more. Maybe it's a completely different item, I don't even know. I commented on it last time, but there's also separate menus for healing items and other items. There's item, and then there's drink, at least when you're in battle. Gil wasn't Gil yet, it was just G, which maybe the instruction manual for this game says it was meant to stand for Gil. Maybe it was just gold back then. Like most other RPGs, they just use gold. This music. Dude, that's a lot of fucking wizards. I zoned out down here and didn't look at how many enemies there were. Should use my mouse when I point things out. I realize my finger pointing doesn't translate well on my face cam. And speaking of that, there are probably going to be times when I turn off the face cam because there's just not a lot of dramatic shit going on screen. Again, at least in these early games when, you know, inevitably production values are kind of low. And there's not a lot of dialogue. So I might just turn it off so I can just move around freely. Or especially like last time when I had to eat or something. Not trying to do a mukbang stream. I might do one day. But that's not the purpose of the stream, so... When I have to eat or do something else, I'll probably mute my microphone and turn off the cam, the face cam from time to time. And be a no cam, no mic Andy for a few seconds. You just have to bear with me when I do that. But as long as the video's still playing... There's a dialogue box I wanted to read. As long as the video's still playing, it means I'm still here. If it pauses, it's because I had to step out of my room for a second. But if it's still playing, I'm still here, and I'll probably turn on the mic to say something here and there, even if the webcam is off. Alright, so what's this about? The fiend's ball cracks open, an ominous cloud rises, and an evil shape congeals. It is Lich, the fiend of Earth. That's right, this very first game introduced the concept of the four fiends that represented an element. It's a story or plot element that eventually makes a return in Final Fantasy IX, I believe. They probably reused it in different forms before then, but I know 9 was meant to be fan servicey for fans of the first game. That's not a bad design for the Lich, it looks good. Is it wearing a top hat? There's no boss music either, it's just the same battle music. I think the only alternate music is when you fight the actual last boss. Harm. Vague ass spell names. Harm. Harm 2. Troll. It's an internet troll. I think I made that joke last time. Character management. The music can fast forward. It's a hyena. That hyena looks like a fucking zombie dog or something. It's low-key horrifying. That little fist punch. They didn't want to bother animating both hands, they just used one hand. For the monk. I don't know what they're actually called in this game. The official job class names, I'm not sure. But basically it's a warrior, you know, red mage, monk, white mage. Other job classes you can choose are like black mage and I think there might be one other one or more. But you choose them at the beginning of the game before you even start playing the game, what job class everyone's gonna be, and then that's it. I think it's locked in place. You can't change after that. Unlike future games where they actually made it so you could change job classes, including 14. This is nice. Dun, 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 dun. This shit looks so much cuter and funnier in fast forward, dude, than at normal speed. The Sangans! No, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sahagins from Final Fantasy. See, when you see enemies that are also in 14, you also notice how they took the original design, because those look a lot like the 14 design. And that's the other thing, a lot of enemies that appear in more than one game in the franchise, they tend to change shape a lot. Pede, so centipedes basically. They tend to change shape a lot. Like the Sahagins in Final Fantasy VII look like turtles, but they walk on two legs and they hold spears. So differences like that. You know, it's interesting to see that. And I'm kind of interested to see recurring monsters that change shape with each game. Adamantis, there's another one. Usually always a turtle of some kind, but in some games it's a tortoise. In other games it's a turtle, like a sea turtle. Damn centipedes. Also, they're fucking huge. This dude's party's not doing so well. It's all good, it's all carefully planned. Their HP really isn't that low compared to the damage they're taking. I like how it tells you all the stats individually that went up when you level up. And for each character individually, too. It's like, this person leveled up. This one up, this one up, this one up, this one up. Alright, now this character leveled up. This one up, this one up, this one up. Strength, vitality. That's a simple name. Giant. They're just giant. They're just huge. The hold reset. It says, don't forget, if you leave your game, hold reset while you power off. Some kind of weird ass gimmick I think they had to do just to be able to retain your data in the cartridge, you know? The NES cartridge. Pretty weird. ZZ. So they're sleeping. Light Warriors, you can do it! Everybody's cheering them on. I don't think everybody in every town knows who you are. I think it's only some towns that know. The hell is this? Alright, I'm gonna change it to normal speed because there's obviously gonna be a lot of dialogue here. There's a lot of dudes. Oops. I am Lucan. Now all legends and prophecy will be fulfilled. Our path has been decided. Okay. As a reminder, I said it last time, but I'm not going to read every single dialogue box, especially in later games, because there's going to be a lot. Once the orb shine within the power of earth, wind, fire, and water, the four fiends seize those powers. Oh. Good, we're getting some backstory on what the hell's actually going on. Okay. Locate and crush the fiend, then to make it shine, place the orb on the altar it guarded. So you restore that element, and hence restore some kind of balance to the world. Event on the world's destruction. 200 years ago, the Fiend of Wind teamed with that of the water to destroy civilization. The Great Flood of Noah's Ark. The Earth Fiend causes the rot of our land. That makes sense. Fire Fiend will burn everything up. Well, I think that's the one that just got... Oh no, the Earth Fiend is the one that just got defeated, I think. Unless that was just to get the orb, and then actually fighting the Fiend was later. Should have paid more attention to that. Too busy rambling! As you restore light to the orbs, we'll reveal more secrets. Please see us repeatedly. So you have to keep coming back here for more lore every time you do something significant in the game? Alright. Sounds like more artificial bloat, but okay. Light Warriors, only you can make the orb shine again. Yes, the chosen ones. Quickly before all is burnt, hurry to Gurugu volcano and stop the Fiend of Fire. Okay. Great job vanquishing the Earth Fiend. Now the Fire Fiend wakes. With this canoe, go to the volcano and defeat that fiend also. Oh, look, key item acquired. It's like little Zelda game. Special musical fanfare when you get a key item. Alrighty then, well now we know our next destination. Still gotta go find it yourself though. Older games didn't give you fucking quest markers and maps and compasses to tell you where to go. You just had to wander around until you found it. You're buying a lot of these. Holy shit. I think I put it at double speed, eh? The fuck was that? Oh, the canoe. Right. I guess the canoe is to cross shallow bodies of water like rivers. Places where... And you can dock anywhere, it seems. Unlike the bigger boat that they have, which has to stop at those little inlets that are specially marked with stone. Actual docks, per se. It's not like the concept they reuse in FF7 for the submarine. I have no idea I had to change his lead character. Did he die in the battle or something? That is the cutest little 8-bit animation for rowing a canoe I've ever seen. Caribe. Caribbean? I like where they took the... where they got the name from. But I wonder what that was supposed to be. Is it some kind of mutant fish? Watch it be a real life fish and I don't even fucking know. Hydra. I know that's fictional. A multi-headed sea dragon. 2 of them, no less. I bet that animation looks different at normal speed. With that double speed, it looks kind of jank. Let me see. No, looks the same. Sometimes the frame rate can affect certain animations in older games. Or at least the way they look. I catch my breath, I've been talking too much. Holy shit, dude. Epileptic seizure warning. That's why he bought so many fucking heals. You're gonna take continuous damage when you have to inevitably walk through lava. Also, it looks like the game was designed for that way. Like, you have to do that. You have to take damage. I don't think there's, like, a way to build bridges or find immunity for it. You have to take the hit. Silver. An accessory. It's literally called fire. I remember they found an enemy last time in Mount Gold that was, what was it? Earth. It looks just like that, but a different color. I think it was like brown. Looks demonic. Muck! We've seen those before. Alright, shit, it's getting warm in here. I gotta turn on the fan. I like how much they reuse the Mount Gold music. Alright, just gotta make sure I'm not gonna miss anything. Give me one sec. I forgot to turn on my ceiling fan earlier. Alright, that's done out of the way. What'd they get? A giant sword? Okay. If I go out of full screen, it's also because I'm just double checking my stream settings. Making sure nothing's muted that shouldn't be muted, that kind of thing. Start tapping my fingers to the music. Jesus, he's getting really low on health for everybody except the warrior up top. Ugh. 750G. It's so interesting how vast the disparity between money drops are. Some of those treasure chests he was getting earlier were like 4,000, and now he's just getting a measly 750. Unless I read them wrong. Maybe I fucked up and read them wrong. I don't know. Damn! Did his warrior just knock out or something? Let me see. No, it looks fine. What the hell happened? Poisoned. Oh, that's probably why it switches your field character. That's kind of weird, because then he has to switch his field character back up there again, like that. Oh, I must have been going for realism. The leader can't be the leader of the group if they're fucked up in some way, like poison. No, I wasn't wrong. They are getting thousands out of certain chests and very little out of others. Grey W. Grey Worm? That's my guess. W stands for worm, maybe? Look at that. That effect. It has saliva coming out of its mouth. Almost like it was in the middle of a lunge towards the party, you know? Little details like that is what goes a long way for making, bringing art to life, basically. Red Goyle. Red Gargoyles. Looks like fast menuing, but remember, it is at double speed. I'm sure even by normal standards it's pretty fast though. This player knows what they're doing. Sort of. They did have to reset earlier. Last stream that happened. They reset, but it was like a very minor setback. It was almost even unnoticeable. Kinda. Cerebus, not Cerberus. Dude, they really look like zombie dogs. Looks like taken straight out of Resident Evil concept art or something. Demonic dogs. Demons! Fiends! That's what we should call them. Damn! Dude, they're not even... Oh, maybe they avoided the safe areas because in those areas you can get a battle. Like an encounter. So he'd rather stay in the lava. Even though he takes damage, he can't get an encounter there. That's my guess anyway. I like that the spells are all categorized by level in the menu there. It's pretty cool. So fucking fast. More money. Here. Jesus Christ, you see what I mean? Almost 8,000! Almost 8,000 G out of one chest, while all the other ones were giving, like, chump change in exchange, or, like, in contrast, sorry. Flame shield? I'm guessing. $10. Just 10. 10 G's. Oh, that'd be amazing, right? 10 G's. Shit ton of money. Be rolling in it. 2,000. House. You found the house inside of a treasure chest. Way to go. Red D. Red dragon, obviously. Dragons are usually always very powerful enemies in this franchise, as I would imagine in any, but it depends. But in Final Fantasy they tend to be. Even when they're just a regular mob that you fight, they tend to be pretty powerful. But this person has done strategic grinding to make sure they're either over-leveled or at just the right level to make sure they don't have trouble with anything. So far, they seem to be at just the right level. Wooden staff. Remember there was a treasure chest earlier. Saw it on last stream. On the previous stream, there was a treasure chest where they went up to it, they got an encounter, and then they totally forgot to open the chest and grab the item after the encounter. It's like, yikes. I think that's probably why in future Final Fantasy games they actually show the chest opening up, the animation for it. That way you can look at it and be like, oh right, I got that already, instead of having to check it again. But again, this is 1987, baby! Limited constraints, not just budget, but technological constraints too. Can't hold anymore? But it doesn't even tell you what it is, so how do you know what to discard unless you played the game before and know exactly what the hell that is? See? They knew exactly what it was. Can't hold anymore. You have to throw out one of everything until you realize what it is. That's an oversight. Ooh! I think I started my stream too late. Am I getting sleepy? I started later last time, but I think I slept better the night before. Beasts! Bulls, to be frank. Holy shit, that was quick. They reached the boss room, yeah. Well, I'll just pause it to see what it says. Is it you, the tinder that defeated the fiend of the earth and disturbed my sleep? I, Carrie, will now show you the force of fire, and you shall burn in its flames. Alright. See, there's a cut there. I'm not sure if that's an edit that they maybe did because, you know, I thought it was my computer freaking out for a second and skipping. But no, I think that's an intentional edit. They're already mid-fight. Maybe they died or something. And then they cut that part out. What are they holding? It's obviously a woman with a snake lower half, like Medusa or something. But multiple arms. Looks like she's holding swords in each arm, or at least 3 of them. Like 3 different swords. Maybe more. Oh wait, I see 4 of them. No, yeah, there's each arm has one. I see them now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I count 6 arms and swords. Mute. Mute was silenced back then. Monsters perished. All done here. Well, that's 2 out of 4. That's Earth and Fire down. I'm guessing they're gonna go back to those wizards now. So they can get another key item to get to the next one, I'm guessing. I like how RPGs back in this day had a recurring theme of having to collect like a set number of a certain thing. Like for example, the 4 orbs here, representing the 4 elements. And then with Zelda, at least I'm speaking from my own childhood experiences with Ocarina of Time, the 7 medallions that you have to get as Adult Link, the 3 little Spirit Stones or whatever the hell they're called that you get as Child Link. And each one required a dungeon with a boss at the end. And usually to reach those dungeons you had to run errands for people, which eventually led you there, and do these little quests, as well as just travel and explore the world. Cobra and scorpions. Did they kill one and then run away? Or did that cobra run away? I don't know if enemies could run away back then. I know that's a feature that eventually is added into the franchise. This dude is loaded. Well, equipment can be pretty expensive, so the spells though. Look at that, a house is 3,000. Never mind, it seems like they're rich, but I think that could quickly evaporate. That money could just disappear. This music. Dun, 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 dun. Actually bought one. You bought a house, guys. Got a mortgage. Jesus, that's confusing. There's no space between the level number and the amount of money you have to pay for it, so it's like... Oh, new video. Part 3 of 4. I like that they're in, like, mostly 2-hour increments. Some of them 4 hours. It's kind of the increments I want to try to keep my videos at. 2 to 4 hours. The battle music still gets me at double speed. Sounds kind of funny. Let's hear it go. Oh, I thought he wanted to encounter. It's so fast. The intro. Okay, so, what the fuck? It just disappeared. Hold on a second, what did it say happened? Yeah, they can't, never mind. Yeah, enemies could run away from the first game. It's just the Grey Wolf just said, fuck this, I'm out. They just bailed, man. They bailed on the rest of their pack. That was the leader. The leader bailed and left the rest of the pack to fend for themselves. Shit, they're reusing Matoya's cave music right there. I heard it for just a minute. Wait, did going in and coming back out manipulate what enemies appear? Because it's like, why did they do that? They went in and then came back out and then started looking for a fight. That had to be some kind of manipulation there. This is Matoya's cave music at double speed. I'll slow it down because it's a banger we haven't heard in a while. It's a good one. I mean, all the songs in the... well, not all of them, but most music in early Final Fantasy games are pretty good. I mean, hell, even in later games, what the hell am I talking about? I say early just because I guess some of the more iconic songs in the franchise tend to be taken from the first few games. Like, they're still using the prelude and the main theme of Final Fantasy for like even the most recent games. So a lot of the most iconic songs came from this first game. The first few. Poor White Mage got worn down. Worn the fuck down. I gotta do some emergency healing. See, this is fast menuing. I put it back to normal speed. It's still pretty quick. Instant head bop. That's enough of that. Cockatrices and mummies. You've seen those enemies before. It's like we're playing a Pokemon game. It's the way it looks. Old ass Pokemon game from the Game Boy days. Image. I made fun of that name last time. Sorceress. I just realized where I got that from. I think it was the end of, what was that called? That one Marvel movie. These guys, I forget the name. Forgot the name. Forgot the name of the characters. Too many sorcerers. I just remember that damn line from the very end. Cloth. Flame sword. Red bones. What a weird stance they gave him. I mean, at this point, they're just being assholes. A frost dragon. It's kind of being assholes because it doesn't even look like lava anymore. It still hurts them. Oh, it's ice? I bet that's what it is. Some kind of... You're traveling through freezing water, basically, so they're getting like hypothermia and it's damaging them. obviously. Alright, that makes sense. So I'll let that slide then. At first I was like, dude, this ain't even lava. Then it hit me. Duh, there's a frost dragon for a reason. This place is obviously an ice cave. Where's your imagination, boy? Should have known that it was a cave covered in ice. This gives it away. A backdrop in fights. The song starts over with each fucking dialogue. Frost Wolf. Heal. Oh, I see, so those are meant to be pitfalls. Jesus Christ, that is nightmare fuel. The eye. The hell? Quad X. I don't know if that was a glitch in the text or if that was the name of some kind of attack. A floater. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of enemies. Three wraiths, or one wraith, I think. There was 3 images and a bunch of specters. Oh, and Geists, but their names just didn't make it into the little text box. Damn, dude, completely wiped them out with one attack. Again, glad to know they know what they're doing. Doggy Shruggy Spawn. This is stupid. I don't know why I remember that fucking song. A gray centipede. You know it's stronger because it's got a different color than the ones outside and has the color denoted. That's how you know, my friends. Oh, I wonder what the max level was back then. The pace that they're going at makes me think it's probably like level 30. So I feel like they're already past the halfway point of the game. Especially because, you know, part 3 of 4. Kind of gives it away. The previous Nightmare Fuel, the Odd Eyes. Fucking freaky ass monsters back in the day. I mean, they're still freaky monsters now, but I think it's something about the drawings in this game. They're a little bit unsettling. Like, more so than the... Well, no. I guess there's plenty of, like, fully 3D rendered. An airship begins to rise from the desert? That's a hell of a key item. You use it in the desert and then this thing pops out of nowhere. And now you got a new fucking ride that flies. Holy shit. Okay, this is a new song, so I'll put it at normal speed. So we can appreciate it for a minute. What the hell was I saying before that happened? Shit, I forgot. Oh yeah. Certain monsters in modern 3D graphics don't look as bad as the detailed drawings from back then, for some reason. They look a little bit more nightmarish. It's only some monsters though. Some monsters look damn scary in 3D. I'm talking about the Final Fantasy series in general, because obviously if you play a game like Resident Evil or Doom, of course the monsters are going to look horrifying in modern graphics and everything. Oh my god, the sound of the propeller. They AFK'd! That or they were just thinking about what the hell they were going to do next. He's like, move. Move, bitch, get out the way! That was awkward. Ooh, bee magic. I'm guessing it's black magic. White magic. White magic is just some dude in a wizard hat. Black magic is somebody whose face you can't even see. They're completely like in a hood, covering up their face and everything. They look all shady. I wonder if the airship can land anywhere but forest or something. Sabretooth? See, that's actually more believable. We had tigers earlier, and they had those giant fangs. It's like, tigers don't have big-ass fangs like that. I guess they just wanted to use the same model, color it differently, you know? Scorching hot desert. It's interesting to see the same kind of environments usually representing a different element from like real life, like heat, cold, lack of heat basically. They're always used a lot in RPGs. Like there's always a desert stage, there's always like a volcano somewhere, there's always a forest, you know, that kind of thing. You see it in so many RPGs. Caves. Usually, sometimes those double up as dungeons, official dungeons for the game. Ooh, I might have to go get another drink of water. Not even that hot, but feel a little parched anyway. I should do that before it gets any later. This town is Gaia. Thanks. Everyone thinks the tower in Yanakerm, I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, desert is a mirage. I wonder. That was a tower? I didn't see it. What's that broom up to? It's talking backwards. Latoya's brooms are here? Let's see. Do you have great power? I don't know. Unbelievable. You're outsiders, right? How'd you get this far north? How do you know we came from there? That's the bigger question. I'm just kidding. Have you been to the city south of here? I just cannot understand a word spoken there. I have wondered what language. We're getting clues. The fairy at the spring was kidnapped. Okay. Straight to the point with all this NPC dialogue. Legends say that the castle in the west is a place to test courage. Okay. It's a good spot to take a quick break and get that water I was talking about. So I will be right back. I'll put on the BRB screen so it doesn't look like somebody just fucking randomly AFK'd or something. Okay, give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back with some good old H2O. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, let's continue this. He's getting catchy. Oh, after listening to it over and over. Ooh, I was thirsty. This water tastes amazing. What did it say? Shining object flying towards the east. Okay. Let me see. Yes, there was a professor that studied Lafinish. I'm guessing that's how pronounced. I don't know. Who's this? Pirate captain? Hardy har, you are too late. I bottled the ferry and sold her to a caravan. Okay. What the fuck is going on? Pirate trap me in the bottle. I'll draw Oxyale from the bottom of the spring for you. Well, that was easy. Fairy in a bottle. I wonder where that concept comes from, because I don't know when Zelda started using it, but I'm pretty sure they weren't ripping off this game. Is it like a genie in a lamp sort of thing? I don't know. Tyro. Because you can't fit Tyrannosaurus Rex in that small ass text box. You could have just said T-Rex though, right? Still, that dinosaur looked more like a fucking Godzilla. Sandworm. That one looks like it has actual blood coming out of it instead of saliva. Ocho! Which are later renamed Ochu. They're like Marlboro's little brother. They can inflict some status ailments on you, but it's not as bad as a Marlboro. I think Ochus came first in the Final Fantasy franchise. I don't think there's Marlboros in this game. Possession of the crown is required to test your courage. Take it to the royal throne and bring back proof of your courage. Good luck. Okay. Whoa. When they say courage, they really mean your sense of direction. Holy shit. A zombie bull. They're undead. Quick, use heal on them. Or cure. No. Maybe that didn't work back then. Undead might not have been a thing. Holy shit, Red Mage down! I think that's the first time I see one of the characters actually, like, die. Dude, they are getting fucked up. Revive. Life. Jesus. Yeah, so they do go to the bottom of the list if they get incapacitated in some way. Or even just poisoned. Mud golems. Zeus! That's a pretty good name for a sword. The Blade of Zeus or something? Seems to be an accessory, actually. Or maybe not. I can actually pay attention to what equipment goes where on the character's equipment slots. Nightmare. Evil unicorns, great. Heal. The heal staff. Oh, it is armor. Okay. Ice sword. A golden ring. Maybe they're meant to be earrings. That little symbol. A man cat. I think I've seen this in a later Final Fantasy game. So I've watched speedruns of the older games, which is why I'm not familiar with the story too much. But, I do recognize some of the enemies. Jebaited. Fucking... They didn't even bother with that treasure chest. Oh, great, a zombie dragon. So maybe undead is a thing, but they're just not using it. Maybe they just want to save their heals for themselves. Where are the heals, man? A tail. Okay. Not the crown, though. Gotta keep looking for that shit. Maybe the tail leads to... Oh, a cat man. So the weaker version outside the tower is a cat man, and the stronger version inside is a man cat. Okay. So it's basically, it's Tony the Tiger. Frosted Flakes. There he is. Teaming up with some Sabertooths to try to take down the Light Warriors. The Warriors of Light. The fuck is that? It's the Sarlacc. Or just some kind of cave opening. Go straight into the ground. I wonder if those skulls are meant to represent dead bodies. You are not afraid of me? Then I am impressed. Yes, I caught that. Didn't have to pause it for that one. He's impressed you're not scared of him because he's a dragon. Worm. The other name for a dragon. I don't know what the full difference is, if there is any. Have you met Bahamut, the Dragon King? He honors those with courage as true warriors. Okay, we're getting close to that. What we're looking for, that crown or whatever. We're going to the castle of Ordeal to the northeast. There we will test and bring back proof of our courage. Ah, there we go. Once in the north, there were beautiful palaces and big mechanical castles. And then what happened to them? You can't expect more than one sentence out of these fools. The NPCs just have one thing to say and that's it. So even though it's a long play, they don't exactly talk to every single NPC though. They skipped one there. They've skipped a few. Only the courageous ones bring back the proof of their courage. Yeah, no shit. What the Thank you, Mr. Obvious. It's just said Captain Obvious, but whatever. A manticore. Why does it look like it's wearing sunglasses? Maybe my eyes are looking at it wrong, but Whoops. Missed that one by just a second. If you're brave enough, try meeting the king of the dragons, Bahamut. Unprofitable business is not a practice of the dragons of Cardia. Oh, so they're all about money? Is that you guys? I don't know. Long ago, dragons and humans lived and traded together. Oh yeah, okay. Money grabbing bastards! If there's no profit in it, I'm not doing it. Fucking capitalist dragons over here. They might have meant something else by profitable, but who knows. All will be made clear eventually. This is Bahamut's room. Okay. Bahamut verifies the true courage of all. The tale of a rat proves your courage. I shall give you the honor due true warriors. Which is what? The hell did they just give us? Holy shit! Everybody's like a big-ass beefy dude now. Well, that confirms what I was asking about last stream, right? I was like, is this a sausage fest like Final Fantasy 15? Is it all 4 dudes? It looks like it. Because they all got like, presumably a 6-pack and a humongous upper body now. It's like Child Link going into Adult Link. Like suddenly, they just got bigger. Even here in the field, they look bigger. They went from being these little tiny sprites to these big beefy dudes. Like, we don't need Arnold Schwarzenegger, we just need Bahamut to train us. They skipped the going to bump you up, you know. Jesus Christ, they're all beefy now. It's so jarring to look at them now. They look so weird and different. I think the funniest looking one to me is the White Mage. Because, he's got like really long hair for some reason. Just like the Red Mage, honestly, but you can notice it more because they don't have a hat. I like that the White Mage gets, or the Red Mage gets white hair though. That's pretty cool. I mean, it looks pretty cool, anyway. What's this fool say? For 10 years I probed for the floater. Canoe north to the ice cave. Fuck. Thanks for that fragmented sentence that made almost no sense. Almost, because obviously it's a clue on where to go next. Or maybe it was a clue that this person skipped, because weren't they already in the ice cave? Alright, we're strong as hell now, boy. We're big-ass muscular men. I wonder what it does to your stats. Or is it just an aesthetic thing? I don't know. That's so funny though that Bahamut literally beefs up all your characters. So they all look like fucking bodybuilders now. That's the word I was looking for earlier. I couldn't find it for some reason. They all look like they hit the gym and the juice, if you know what I'm saying. For like 2 years straight non-stop. Ocho? Na Ocho? Nacho? Dude, it's nachos. No, dude, I want nachos now. But never. It is time to turn this mush into muscles. And that ain't gonna happen with nachos, I'll tell you that much. Diet is everything, folks. Unless you find Bahamut, I guess. Then he turns your mush into muscles for free. You don't even have to train a single day or eat the correct diet. I'm just talking shit at this point. Don't mind me. Jesus. So that's what Zeus does? That accessory? Damn. Those random bats, they get in your way and don't let you pass if they like block the road or whatever, and they're not enemies, so I think they were literally just meant to be like just to create ambience, you know? Or ambiance, I don't know. Like just background characters to sort of not make it look like some desolate cave that's just empty. I don't think they actually serve any other purpose besides that. Well, that and, like I said, getting in your way sometimes. A ribbon! Does it still do what it normally does? Cute little red ribbon that nullifies all status ailments. Can't believe the ribbon's been around since the first game also. Legendary accessory right there. Jesus Christ. Take this cube. And with it you can transfer to the floating castle. The fuck? That must be a new dungeon. I almost thought it was a new vehicle. I was like, you're gonna fly around in a castle? No, I think he just means you're gonna teleport with that thing. To a castle you can't reach because it's in the sky. Probably higher than where the fucking airship can go. Or the airship just can't land on it. We're gonna find out soon, I guess. Check something real quick. Okay. Hydras and alligators working together. I don't see that combo too much anymore. Frost giants, frost wolves. I wonder if he's been in this area before. I'm sorry, the monk looks so much more like Ryu now from Street Fighter. Now that they're all buff and jacked up like that, because they got the little like headband. Hadouken! The white mage looks like fucking Gandalf, but with different hair color. Gandalf's the gray, Gandalf's the white. My legs are beautiful. It's so nice to have legs. Yeah. Okay. The fuck? This guy's got a mohawk. Underhill, the caravan master, had something very strange. Oh. That other town told us about that. Forgot what it was though. Until 200 years ago, the mermaids lived in the shrine. Then, in fire and smoke, it sank. The mermaids? Yes, we found Oxiel in that other town. From that fairy in a bottle that we rescued. This town used to be prosperous 200 years ago. Kope says he saw a shining object fall. Is he wearing sunglasses? Avast, ye landlubbers! Stay out of me way! Oh, it's probably an eye patch. You have legs! Yeah. What the hell is going on? Oh! Mermaids! Right, their lower half, they don't have legs. I get it now. Why they keep freaking out about legs. My father runs the caravan. He is having a closeout sale near the oasis in the western desert. Well, there's a hint. Hint, hint. Fables say that when the shrine sank... Ugh, the shrine sank! Oh my god. Shank got stabbed. Many treasures were lost. Also, they tell of a cryptic stone plate. My brother Dr. Un has studied Lefinish, the language of the Sky Warriors. If he had the slab, he could teach it. Another hint. Well, well. I see you have been honored. Yeah, that's why we all look like fucking bodybuilders now. My name is Kope. I saw it north near the waterfall. Believe me, I think it was a robot. Really? Dude. Are you serious right now? Get the fuck out of the way! Oh my god, that must be awful for speedrunners. They look like RNG! Until 200 years ago, the power of water brought us good fortune. Warriors, you have Oxiel. The mermaids wait. Please help them. Okay. What the fuck is that? Oh! I don't know the name of this song, but it's fucking sick. Have we heard it before? I think only one time, right? Like at the beginning of the game, I think. Here it goes. Oh! Banger alert. Yeah, we did hear this. That temple where you fought Garland at the very beginning of the game. Damn random encounters having to interrupt the fucking music. I think I used to say that even back in my childhood when I would play Final Fantasy 7 or 8. I was like, god damn, dude. I want to listen to the music, but these random encounters interrupt it. And then it restarts every time you find something like that. Anytime a different sound effect plays, it's gonna restart the music from the beginning. I mean, that explains why all the soundtracks, all the music in this game is like very short, because they knew, since it's gonna restart over and over, don't bother making a song very long, you know? Anyway, let's get going. A sea troll? lobster. Looking at the backdrop up top, it looks like pretty dark in here. Makes sense though, it's underwater, right? Sharks! That pretty much confirms it is underwater. So maybe the oxtail is like implied to be an item that lets you breathe underwater. And so we're literally walking around underwater and just not running out of air. Whole party's almost reached level 20. Almost. Big eye, gray shark. Big eye. Holy shit! It's a full set of enemies. 9 tiles right there. 4 against 9. Jesus Christ, they were able to cram a lot of enemies into these older games. Opal. Just dropping, discarding shit they don't need. Water! Fighting actual water. It's a fucking whirlpool. That's interesting. And existential as fuck. You're fighting yourself, man. We're made of water. Jesus. He's committed murder. It's like they were actually fighting the environment around them. Sea snake. So I guess the main part of the name for the monster is like in all caps, and then the description is in like regular text just to like, I don't know. You have responded to me. Okay. That's the first mermaid we see. Vocal ring. She said we have responded to her? Did they mean to say rescue? Like you rescued me or something? What the hell? If we cannot regain the power of water, we will become bubbles. Then disappear. Bubbles from Powderpuff Girls? No. That was a dumb joke. What a bad fate, though. My friend Daryl went to the land, then never returned. I've often wondered what happened. Maybe she grew legs and walked away? Yeah, that's it. She saved herself. She's like, fuck this. Not going back down there. Unbelievable. You can breathe underwater? I'm impressed. Yeah, okay, I called it then. It's the Oxio. It has ox in it. Obviously it refers to... Well, it has oxy, so obviously it refers to oxygen. Please save the sea and make the orb shine again. Oh, okay. So we're getting closer to the water fiend. That makes sense. That was the next one that they said was, that we were gonna target. See how the song just looped? The loops are short because of what I said. They're like, dude, it's gonna be interrupted every 5 seconds when they pick something up or talk to someone or go into a battle. Might as well make the loop really short. You don't need to make a long-ass song for any particular soundtrack in the game. Okay, we read that one already. I suppose you are the legendary... ... They know who we are. Are we going to become bubbles? No, sit tight. We'll save all of y'all. Just give us a minute. We gotta loot your shit. Dude, there's a lot of rooms to check. This is the shrine's top floor. The Fiend of Water Kraken lives on the bottom floor. Makes sense. We've been working our way down. Here. To unlock the Mirage Tower, the Lafinish used a musical tongue. As long as the Fiend of Water lives, we... Oh, boo-hoo. Okay, so that's their way of saying she basically broke into tears, started crying, because she's scared for her life. Oh, boo-hoo. That's what I'm gonna say now. $5,000 G. Yeah. We rolling in it now. Ghosts. The way they're positioned, like the way they're hunched over like that, just makes me think they're like. Naga! Oh god. That's exactly what it looks like in Final Fantasy 15. That's pretty cool. I mean, that game was full of fan service for people who've been keeping up with the entire franchise, so... I'm not surprised that enemy looks exactly the same. Fucking nightmare fuel. For those of y'all watching this, who are eventually gonna watch my Final Fantasy 15 playthrough in the future, you'll be able to go back and confirm for yourself. Exact design. For those who are just passing by, just Google it. Final Fantasy 15 Naga. Looks exactly like that. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've seen this enemy in any other game, to be honest. I want to say that they might be in 14, but Maybe they look so different I didn't recognize them and didn't pay attention to the name. But I've never seen that enemy in a different Final Fantasy game though. Sea trolls and lobsters. This music doesn't get old. Even at double speed, it's pretty good. Looks like it went back up several floors. Jeez, can't tell. Ooh, what? Oh, he got stunned. Shit. Hippo. Or Hippo. Sun's fucked. He's just not in good shape. Damn. Three waters. I mean, I just drank 2 of them in a bottle. Just drink it. Forehead. I also noticed the white mage only lifts one hand up in celebration when they finish a fight. I'm gonna look at the other ones and the other characters. Okay, the monk does it too. Another ribbon! Hell yeah! We're getting OP now. Again, I don't know if the ribbon still had the same function that it does now. Back then. Oh, I just noticed when you finish a fight, it says gold. So yeah, it wasn't gil. You get money from... Money drops from the enemies, and it said gold. I finally paid attention to the text box down there. It's like EXP gained this much, gold gained this much. So enemies give both EXP and money. And it confirms that it is gold, not gil. Not yet, anyway. So now it makes me wonder when they actually, you know, when they actually start using gil. And I wonder if they trademarked that shit so no one else would use it. A light axe. It's little animations, man. Sometimes it still just makes me laugh again. The healing sound. Actually, it's just whenever they cast a spell, I guess. Oh shit! Made it! Dude, this is by far the longest dungeon ever. Holy shit, dude. Alright, let's see what they say. The Fiend's ball is shattered, evaporating all the water. Ho ho ho. How foolhardy to dare challenge me, Kraken, the Fiend of the Water. Them's fighting words, buddy. Interesting design. Here's its eyes. Yeah. It's like a gigantic squid. I mean, it takes up so many slots. Normally there's 9 tiles for enemies. This seems to take up like all 3 of the middle row here. And yeah. Quite a bit of space there. Got an email. Silence this motherfucker. Dun, 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 dun. I like that they give you a shortcut to leave the dungeon once you defeat the boss, though. That's pretty cool. They don't make you have to backtrack. You didn't see that in a lot of games back then. That's a nice quality of life feature for a game from 1987. I wonder if how you entered the town determined what part of the town you had started. You know the Black Mage shop sellers here, like the little shopkeeps? They kind of remind me of the Pose from Zelda Ocarina of Time. They look just like them. Maybe that's what they are. Little Black Mage ghosts in the Zelda series. Wyverns. More dragons. The later you get in these games, the more mythical the creatures become, implying that the mythical creatures are obviously more powerful than, you know, regular animals you could find in the real world. On the home stretch here. Oh, maybe I should just... I was planning on stopping, like, in 15 minutes, but... Let me see, how many? It's another 2 hours? At double speed, then it's another hour. I think I actually finished this tonight, then. At double speed, this playthroughs are pretty short. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just have to take a piss break in like 15 minutes, probably. It's brewing. Frost gators. I like how humongous alligators are in FF14, though. Not too different from real life gators, but they are a little exaggerated. Quite a bit bigger. But some real life gators can get pretty big, though. They're fucking dinosaurs, man! Okay, that answers my question. No. No matter where you enter a town from, it seems like you spawn in the same part of town regardless. What the hell are these people wearing anyway? A slab! This slab will lead us to solve the riddle of the Lafinish. Now listen to me. Well, that one was fucking quick. That was a mispress. Warriors, revive the power of the orbs. Well, we have one left. We're hoping you could have helped with that. I'm guessing they did. So just listen to me and then that's it. Suddenly you know the language now. It's just like when Bahamut beefed us all up. We skipped 2 years ahead of to after the Warriors of Light trained rigorously and intensively under Bahamut, lifting weights, deadlifting 300 pounds, you know, so he could get humongous, all roided up. If only you could learn a language in an instant just like that, right? Jesus, even the shop seller says this much gold. They were saying gold from the beginning of the game, and I never fucking noticed it. I just thought it kept saying G, so I didn't know if it was gil or gold. How embarrassing. Well, now I'm gonna look out for when it turns into gil. Place your bets, folks. Final Fantasy 1, 2, well, obviously not 1, but 2, 3, 4, 5. When does it turn into gil? Somebody who already knows might answer that, but... somewhere in the comment section below. Just stare at him. Wait till he moves the fuck out of the way. I think this dude just did a loop around the world, Jesus. I don't know if you could do that back then. If there was an up red that stopped you, then no, but who knows. Maybe if you do just keep going up, down, left, right, like if you just keep on going without stopping, you do loop around the world. This is some expensive fucking shit, dude. The dinosaur and the dragon. Again, the Tyrannosaurus Rex though, the Tyro. It looks like Godzilla, man. Straight up. Whew. Gators! Just normal ones. Zombles. Again. When did we last see these guys? It was in some dungeon somewhere, wasn't it? Also, I noticed this forest is a little different. Looking at the backdrop, those trees are all dead. I'm guessing that implies that there's a lot of undead monsters here. It's a forest of dead trees. Oh shit. Caught slipping again. We are the Lafinish. Only our bravest became Sky Warriors. Your airship was theirs. Oh wow. Oh, the Light Warriors. The legend is true. I'm guessing if you came here without, you know, doing everything we did up to this point to like get the translation or learn the language, you would just be hearing gibberish right now. At the time of destruction, a legend was born. In 400 years, warriors with orbs will appear to save our people. Are you? Until 400 years ago, we controlled the power of the wind. This enabled us to suspend the castle in the air. It's the last element, right, for the fiends? 400 years ago, we had an advanced civilization. Our interest was the universe. But then these fiends showed up and wrecked everything. The floating castle floats high in the sky, seemingly among the stars. We have passed on the legends from generation to generation, but 400 years have caused our memories to fade. I mean, it's like the broken telephone concept, right? The story kind of changes over time as it's passed on from one person to the next. I wonder if the robots made by our ancestors are still moving. Wow, these guys are basically like the prototype for the Alagans. Ancient civilization, but they're still around. They just lost what they had, but they're still alive. They're descendants anyway. Our last 5 warriors left to find the cause of the world's decay. My bad. We know they live, but as bats. The fuck? Also 5 warriors, huh? How do you know they turned into bats? What the fuck is going on? We fought with Tiamat, but were unsuccessful. The fiend now inhabits our floating castle. Okay, so Tiamat's the wind fiend. Makes sense. The dragon, right? The power of wind was taken by Tiamat. That answers that. Not the dragon part, though. With this chime, you can enter the Mirage Tower. And that's why we learned the language. For that dude right there. The rest of this has all just been for lore. Yeah, for lore. Jesus, can't talk. The floating castle. Our ancestors lived there. The Mirage Tower is the entrance. Good to know. Thanks, buddy. Jesus. Those prices, dude. 60,000. The inflation as you move through this game is incredible. Like, those prices are crazy, but like when you look at how much gold this guy makes when he kills a set of monsters, it's like, okay, I can see why. You'd think they would just keep the number small from the beginning to end, just to, you know, reduce bloat. But they don't. The prices and the amount you get from enemies and treasure chests just fucking rises exponentially right from the beginning. You start off getting like a few hundred gold here and there, halfway through the game, and towards the later half you're getting tens of thousands from treasure chests. I forgot about the canoe. I wonder why he parked the airship way over there, though. Did the game just not allow him to park it anywhere closer, or did he just kind of want to take the scenic route? Maybe they were trying to take the scenic route just for the sake of getting more EXP and gold. And Kilo. I don't think I saw the proper name for the first version of those that we saw. Wow, that tower literally looks like something straight out of Super Mario Bros. 3. That tower you climb to go up into the clouds, the sky, you know? It's probably a similar like myth or legend that was inspired both towers in both games. It literally looks like the one from that one world. Oh god, this music. This is not a banger. This just drives you nuts if you listen to it for too long. Purple. Yo, this is a big pole. Tell the tank to chill out. That's a lot of enemies, man. Oh, they're like... I was about to say they're like Medusas. It literally says Medusa down there. They turned our boy into stone. A Sabertooth with a bunch of Medusas. Interesting combination. I'm yelling at the tank right now. Why'd you pull so many, man? We're fucked. We had to run away. God, I amuse myself in the weirdest ways. Chimera. That drawing is a bit of a mess. You see, it's obviously a fusion between like a dragon and a... or like a snake and a lion, but... Are you the master? Master of what? Vampires! Literally the same one that was a boss fight at the beginning of the game. It was just called a vampire and looked exactly like that. It's not an alternate version with a different color. It's the same one, except now it's a normal fucking mob. So there's a shit ton of them to balance that out, I guess. Bad man? It's fucking names, dude. You're a bad man. Like, alright. Whatever. Holy shit! That's a max pull right there. This tank is going balls deep. Alright. I'll stop with the 14 jokes. It is the maximum number of enemies though. 9 fucking tiles. Mage overpowered DPS. Please nerf. A dragon something. Oh, armor. 10,000 G's, bro. A sun sword. Why didn't they just wait till they picked up everything before managing their inventory and their equipment? Oh right, that's why. They want to be optimized for every encounter, and they knew they were going to get one before they finished opening all the chests. What's dude say? One of us escaped as a cube. He floated far to the west. Ah, shit. Oh, from what I remember earlier, a guard. Just a guard. Oh, but they're robots. These must be the robots they were talking about earlier. Those dudes. The Lafinish or whatever. Well, that answers his question. The robots are still functioning even after 400 years. Anyway, as I was saying, much earlier in the game, they said something about needing a cube to get from this tower to the actual, like, sky castle up above. I can't remember, did he already get it? Catman. Blue Dragon. This artwork for dragons is actually used a lot in future games. Like, I recognize this exact pose and everything from Final Fantasy V. I believe. And 6, I think. What does it say? Yeah, we did get it earlier, I guess. Transporter operation requires a cube. I was like, well, I got one already. He went ahead and did that thing, that little quest that the guy at the bottom was hinting at. I kind of forgot about it, though. I remember when he picked up the cube, but whatever. Did it ahead of time before coming here. Good idea. Okay, what the hell's up with this music? I don't know if we've heard this soundtrack before yet. Manticores! I swear they got sunglasses on. That's what that looks like to me. Anyway, it's a good time to take a piss break. Like I said I was going to. I'll be right back. So I'm gonna pause this. Alright, I'm back. Let's hit it. Sorry about that. Had to look away for a second. Forgot something. There we go. The music out in the field's alright for this dungeon. I'll keep it at double speed. Didn't really catch my attention that hard. It is unique though, compared to like the other songs. It's a Grey Naga! Yeah, it does sound unique. Compared to all the other dungeon music at least. If we've heard this before, I don't know where. How going into your menu to manage your characters and inventory is like has its own music. The Eye is back. Freaky ass monsters. Evil man. First a bad man, now we got an evil man. Jesus, these names. He's an evil man. There's a bad man. Fucking 4 of them. I like some of the arrangements they put them in though. Like they don't just randomly spread the monsters out on the tiles. They actually like make them look like they're in a battle formation, like these ones. Sometimes. Not all enemies, but a lot of them do that. Also, some enemies take, unless it's my imagination, some enemies like the ogres take up more than one tile. I think. Could be remembering it wrong though. No, yeah, because the Naga is a normal enemy and it takes up way more than one tile. You gotta drop some shit. A pro ring. Okay. What the hell does that do? Oh, he already has one. Maybe it means protect. Like a protect ring. Yeah, see, there we go. These manticores. They take up like tile and a half. Oh, maybe a bit more. Oh, it's a good thing we're close to the end because getting ready to hit the sack. Future streams might be at future streams. Sorry, I'm talking too fast. Might be at an earlier hour though. Blah. Freaky ass motherfucker. It looks so evil and full of malice. Hatred. This battle music is gonna be stuck in all of our heads for a while after this shit. Air! Okay, so now we're fighting air. Just straight up air. At least earth and fire was like an actual demon. But water and air are just little whirlpools of water and air. Earth and fire, meanwhile, was like a demon that had like a half humanoid torso, and then the bottom half was the element itself, I guess. This is just straight up a tornado. A little fucking hurricane of air and water. Well, they were going for, you know, variety, I guess, in the design. Opal. Ribbon. Adamant. I'm wondering if the white mage is holding something in their other hand and that's why they only raise one hand. Can't tell. These sprites are just too indistinguishable sometimes. Holy shit. Are we so high up that... That doesn't make sense though. Or maybe. It almost looks like we're in outer space or some shit. Like those are the stars below us. Well, actually, that would make sense for why the airship can't reach this place, though. Maybe this tower is in outer space, and that explains the aesthetic of the whole place too. It looks kind of futuristic. And they did say they were an advanced civilization when they lived here, right? Those guys. And Lafinish, I think. The Lafines, or whatever they're called. So yeah, I think it's implying that this is a castle that's in outer space. Which is why it looks all high-tech and futuristic, I guess. That would explain the music there. The musical choice they went with. It's like they were going for something sci-fi. Yeah, there we go. Very sci-fi. If that's the case, those are stars below us. Just in outer space somewhere. Fucking far away. Alright, this probably answers my questions here. What did he say? You can look out over the world from this window. So the planet is supposed to be below us. Jesus. Tiamat is the fiend of the wind. No shit. What the hell did they just talk? Was that a computer? That was a little too far back. Oh yeah, it is. It was a computer. Okay. Just wondering what the fuck he talked to. Soft. I don't know why the soft made me laugh. I guess it's just the concept of it. Are you rock hard petrified? Use a soft. Go back to being normal. Like somebody else has to do it for you though, because you're kind of a rock. Can't really do anything. Red Hydras, Dan's game. Air! Fucking more air! Four man cats and a Medusa. And he got fucked up. A mud golem and sorcerers. Wait, weren't the sorcerers blue? Or they had like blue robes before? I swear those ones were a different color, but they had the same name. Red Hydra uses cremate. I like their choice of words for using a fire attack, basically. Oh shit! Here we go. Prepping for the final fiend battle. Wind. Tiamat. And then we can summon Captain Planet. Because we'll have all the orbs for Earth, Wind, Water, and Fire. Save us, Captain Planet! Well, first we gotta get this one. Lightning erupts from the Fiend's ball. So you have come this far. I, Tiamat, the Fiend of the Wind, will now put an end to your adventure. Nice choice of words, I guess. Holy shit! Tiamat had multiple heads. Kinda like a Hydra. But not exactly. It still has a humanoid torso that you can barely fucking see. Jesus Christ. Well, I wouldn't expect any less from Tiamat. Well, they're done. The hell just happened outside? Fuck, even the boss room can have random encounters in it. Cool, it takes you out of both towers. Well, now we have all 4 orbs. Earth, fire, water, and now wind. Well, like I said, time to summon Captain Planet and beat the game. Save the world by summoning Captain Planet. What were all the elements for that shit? That TV show? It was... There was 6 of them, right? Earth, water, wind, and fire. No, another one was heart. Maybe it was just 5 then. Maybe it was just heart that I'm missing. It's the power of love! Jesus Christ, they have the whole world map memorized. I was like, where the fuck are they going? Alright, these guys. They'll tell us what to do next. Specifically this dude for some reason. 400 years ago, we lost control of the wind. 200 years later, we lost the water, then earth and fire followed. The powers that bind this world are gone. Not anymore, homie. I got the orbs. We just gotta reactivate them. We must use force only for just purposes. Well, I agree. Should always be a last resort. All that stuff. Light warriors, only you can make the orb shine again. So I wanted to make a joke, but I couldn't come up with anything clever for that. Time will repeat itself every 2,000 years. Break the time loop. I didn't even know we were in one. What the fuck are you talking about? They tell you this shit as if you're... Well, maybe if the player had come back here a few times, it would have developed slowly instead of just dropping a bomb on us like that. Saying that time is repeating every 2,000 years. I see now. Someone who traveled back 2,000 years is the cause of the world's destruction. After 2,000 years, he will travel back again. Then again. Then again. Endless time loop, okay. Someone traveled 2,000 years to the past. The four fiends were sent forward in time. Those fiends threaten to destroy the world today. Time is repeating. In order to break the time loop, you must eliminate the enemy who controls from 2,000 years in the past. It's like the opposite of Ultimisia from Final Fantasy VIII. Jesus. The world was suddenly thrown into disorder. You must restore it. With the four orbs shining again, the time gate can be broken. The true enemy is 2,000 years in the past. How do these guys know this shit? The Temple of Fiends is in the center of the four altars. The time has come to destroy the source of evil. We, the 12 sages, okay, that explains it, were led here by the stars and prophecy. That's why they know so much. That's pretty cool. They're related to the stars. There's 12 of them, just like there's 12 zodiac signs. So maybe they symbolically resemble the 12 zodiac symbols or whatever. Back to the beginning of the game. This destroyed decrepit temple. It's ancient. I would say this temple is 2,000 years old. Here we go. Whew. Getting close to the end. Alright, dude, I totally forgot about this side quest. This dude actually remembered. The Adamant. Adamantite is what it's called nowadays. Now let me make the sword for you. Here, the best work I've ever done. It is my gift. What do we got? Oh, Excalibur. Excalibur. The way they have to shorten them so that they fit in these tiny menus. Everything is so scuffed because it has to be. Alright, now we're going in. Were these always here before? See what's going down. If the music sounds the same wherever we're going, then I'll just crank it back up. When the four orbs cover the black orb in the center of the palace, the time gate can open. This is where we fought Garland, right? At the very beginning? He was standing in front of this thing. Had Princess Cornelia captive. We are the 5 lost Sky Warriors. Oh! Oh, that's right. That guy said they turned into bats, and here they are. It's these bats right here. 400 years ago, we battled against the cause of the world's destruction. That didn't go so well, did it? You must travel back in time 2,000 years. Now, with the orb shining, stand in the time gate. Help! The fiend's curse turned us into bats. With the orb shining anew, once again we can speak. Well, at least these bats had a purpose, unlike the ones in the caves and other dungeons we were at. The Four Fiends' power is rooted 2,000 years ago. The real enemy is in that time. The four orbs now cover the black orb. To take a step forward is to go back 2,000 years in time. Didn't even wait for the victory music. Jesus, straight out of the gate! Literally, straight out of the gate. Went through the time gate and got attacked immediately by 4 frost dragons. This place is fucking hostile. Hell yeah. This banger of a song. For the final dungeon in the game. It's very fitting, I like it. So this is the same temple, but 2,000 years ago. As you can see, there's a hell of a lot more to explore now, because it's not destroyed and in ruins. This is back when this place was new. Fresh. Gas dragon? Is he gonna fart on you? We're still gonna be hearing battle music more often than the field music, so I'm gonna fast forward anyway. Such a good song, though, I gotta say. A phantom! These things just get more disgusting with each evolution. Still getting money. Last minute shopping if you leave and go back to the present, I guess. What does this thing say? There's a stone plate on the floor. You sense something evil? Loot! Oh, this key item. What does it do? The text went by kind of fast there. The tune plays, revealing a stairway. Oh yeah, I think they used this before in a different dungeon. Beautiful music fills the room. I'm guessing is what it said. Stairways look like ladders here. Maybe they meant to say ladder. Or stairway just sounds better. Maybe it said beautiful music fills the air. That's what my eyes kind of wanted to see. Zombie D. Like Pepe D. Start dancing. Oh, it's the zombie dragons. We've seen these before. So fuck this, I got places to be. Just when it got to a different part of the song. It's like, nope, new room, starts over. Green Medusas. We're in for it now. Four Earths. Yeah, at least this looks like an enemy, like I was saying earlier. It's not like water and wind, it's just a fucking tornado. The Lich! That was the Earth Fiend. I don't know if this was a scripted battle or if it's just a random encounter. Because, I mean, it's kind of funny that it happened right before he reached the stairs to go to the next floor. Sorry, I had to check something. Okay. You're too full, fool. Protect cap. Oh, cape. You're full, you fool. I think I saw that in the Resident Evil 2 mod. $26,000. Well, they made that long-ass trip worth it, didn't they? Again, I'm guessing you can go back to the present to go spend your money that you find here. Some last-minute shopping. It's a long way back, though. This dungeon's hella long. Rightfully so. It is the last one. A katana! There wasn't even a samurai job class back then. So I'm guessing a warrior could use it. Yeah, this is scripted. Right before the staircase again. Carrie. I believe she was the fire demon, right? Yeah. Yeah, we saw her earlier in this stream. Demon. I meant fiend. I associate demons and fiends for some reason. Well, this is where they came from, so it makes sense you have to fight them again. It's like a bad game. For those who don't understand what the fuck I just said, I said it's like a Mega Man game. You fight all the bosses again. At the end. I'm guessing the Kraken is the next fight, because we're seeing water-type enemies here. That means the last fight will probably be the Fire Fiend. I mean, they do look demonic. Maybe they did mean to use the word demon, but like it was just too politically incorrect because of, you know, religious crazies being like, oh, freaking out at the use of a demon in fictional material, you know. So they had to call them fiends. Alright, here we go. My guess is correct. He's gonna fight a Kraken. The actual boss fight from the water temple, or whatever. Look at that, I'm thinking in Zelda terms. Right here before the stairs. There it is! Boom! They are scripted. You know, I wonder if Bahamut's little upgrade is, like, optional. Because all it did was literally buff them up. Just turn them into bodybuilders. Like, I know that that probably raised their stats, but was that actually necessary for the story to continue? It probably is. Our four heroes are now, bodybuilders, as well as, you know, their job classes. The Moss Mune. I had to cut out one fucking letter so it could fit here. Yep. It's supposed to be the Masamune. The Masamune. Whichever one of those two fucking pronunciations it is, I don't know. Yeah, it makes sense. You get the most powerful weapons in the final dungeon, right? But boy, does that change later. You have to go out of your way to do some really difficult endgame side quests in future games to actually get the optimal equipment. You don't just automatically get it given to you in the final dungeon of the game. WZ Vamp? A wizard vampire? First time we see one of those. Oh, that wasn't much. Tiamat the Wind Fiend. What's funny about this fight is you just fought him. It was the last of the 4 fiends. I like that they put them in tight hallways like that to make sure you can't walk around the tile where it's supposed to, the encounter's supposed to happen. Alright, we're back in familiar territory. I think we're, yep, home stretch here, folks. Alright, I'll go normal speed. We're on the last, like, 9 minutes of this video, so... Yeah, the big plot twist of this game. We're stuck in a time loop! Let's close this out. And of course the villain is 2,000 years in the past. That's the biggest plot twist. I had to double check, huh? They were like, wait a minute, this is the last boss fight, I gotta make sure I'm actually ready for this shit. Last minute preparation, standing right in front of the final boss. The Masamune, the Katana, the Excalibur. Some kick-ass weaponry and armor. They're all suited up. Remember me, Garland? Your puny lot thought it had defeated me. Your puny lot? I think I meant to say you puny lot. But the four fiends sent me back 2,000 years into the past. So the four fiends sent you back, even though you sent them forward? Oh right, it's a time loop, of course. It's like a snake eating its own tail. It just never fucking... Best not to dwell on it. So yeah, time travel was literally the main plot device and the main plot twist in the very first Final Fantasy game. So for those people who complain about time travel in Final Fantasy VIII, guess what? It's always been a thing in the series. Starting with the first fucking game. Though they don't use it too often though. Because they realize how convoluted it makes a story. Like right now. What just happened. From here, I sent the four fiends to the future. Okay, so the four fiends sent him into the past, and then from here he sent the four fiends into the future. There's a time loop. The fiends will send me back to here, and the time loop will go on. Alright. Why you, though? What the hell did this have to do with you kidnapping Princess Cornelia at the beginning? After 2,000 years, I will be forgotten, and the time loop will close. I will live forever, and you shall meet doom. So is he trying to say that's why he's doing this? Because he doesn't want to be forgotten? Holy shit, he doesn't look the same way he did in the present. His name is now Chaos, and he's humongous. And golden for some reason. Even this boss doesn't have unique music. Shit. And it's a... Holy shit, dude. I wanted to say it's a 7-minute fight, but no. There's an ending and credits, of course. So... I'll probably down this full in like, what, 3 to 5 minutes? Yeah. That's my guess. I don't expect the credits and the ending to be very long. It's a shame though. Not even the last boss gets unique music. Oh well, it is what it is. Chaos! The opposite of peace, right? It's really cool how his size and his overall design was kept true for the Omega raids in Stormblood for Final Fantasy XIV. He looks just like this. Smack him! The crits, though. Getting all critical hits. Shit. Lit 3. Literally set him on fire. Fight! Just pummel him. 1 damage. Yeah, that was good. Terminated. He's dead. Hey, at least they gave him a unique death animation. Okay, so now we gotta go back to the present, make sure Garland doesn't come back here and acquire this power again. So we can break the time loop, right? Or does it already count that we killed him in the present at the beginning of the game? I don't fucking know with time loops, man. This might be it, though. Yeah, look, even the field is... The whole temple's disappearing in the background. The time loop is now broken. The 2,000-year-long battle is over. Peace prevails. Look at that. Happy ending. For everybody. Control of the 4 elements, the earth, the wind, the fire, and the water, again belongs to the earth. Because the earth is the sentient being controlling all those things. Garland's hatred burned for 2,000 years. That hatred led the 4 powers to this world. Powers? Okay. Maybe it's referring to you guys. The Light Warriors. The counterbalance to what Garland was doing. Chaos was created from those 4. Okay, it's referring to the fiends, basically. Evil dominated the world and covered it in darkness. That was the present day. Even though it didn't look all dark and dreary, but yeah. But it is over now. Wrong has been set right. Oh god. These translations are funny. The Light Warriors are returning. As they travel in time, the world returns to normal. Everything's magically getting fixed because they fixed the past, basically. Sarah and Jane wait for them. Of course, Garland does too. See, I remember this. I knew there was one more scene with Garland before the game was over. But when did it ever happen? That's the crazy thing about time loops, isn't it? Like, well, if you just broke it, then how does the present still function normally? Everything went mad in a day. The reason lies in the 2,000-year time loop. Yeah, that's why in one day everything went to shit. Overnight. Okay. The four chose to become one force and fight against the four evil forces that set darkness upon the world. If the four fiends had actually fought the four warriors of light together, maybe they would have stood a chance, I think is what it's saying. When the four return, it will be to their past. All signs of the battle with the forces will be erased. Which means the warriors of light are going to become unsung heroes. No one will ever know what they did. But the legend will live on, passed down by the dwarves, the elves, and the dragons. How come they're gonna remember? Passed on by peoples unsure where the story came from. The Light Warriors return from their journey back in time 2,000 years. The memories stored deep in their hearts will protect the world. Interesting. So I guess I just live a normal life of peace now. And tranquility. Never forget the good and true. So cheesy. It's a feel-good ending, guys. Yeah! Never turn the four powers to the dark side. And truth will always live in the hearts of the people. This is very drawn out. The warrior who broke the 2,000-year time loop is truly a light warrior. That warrior was you! I forgot they broke the fourth wall back then. Back in those days. May the orbs always shine. Shine on, dude! It's totally a reference to that streamer. Way back then, before he was ever a streamer. They're like, we know. He's gonna be a thing, so let's just shout him out right now. Back in 1987. Oh, that's neat! So I guess there isn't another scene with Garland, it's just implied. The end. It's just implied that they went back into the present, just like at the beginning of the game, and defeated him for the last time, now that the time loop was broken. The four fiends didn't exist anymore to save his ass and send him into the past and turn him into chaos. So they kill him for good in the present, and that makes it official that the time loop is now over. I wonder what any of that had to do with Garland's motives for kidnapping Princess Cornelia in the first place, though. Whatever. Best not to question things like that. Simple game and everything. That was the end of Final Fantasy 1. I autoplayed to part 1 of Final Fantasy 2, but that will be next time. For now, we're done. So, yeah. That was it. That was Final Fantasy 1, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. The game that single-handedly saved Square from financial destruction and ruin, aka bankruptcy, way back in the day. I'm seeing here that Final Fantasy 2 is going to be 7 parts instead of 4. Much longer game. Also, I think there's a lot more story to it too. There's more dialogue. little bit more complex than Final Fantasy 1. Which is probably why it's more parts. It could just be a longer game too, though. If there is, the story is more involved, though. We're not gonna be able to fast forward as much. Unless the text boxes are just as slow as before, because it is still on the NES, including Final Fantasy 3. We don't go to Super Nintendo until Final Fantasy 4. That's when the text boxes will be too long, and there's gonna be too much to read for me to be leaving it at double speed. But for now, I'll probably be able to continue at this pace for a while. At least until the end of Final Fantasy 3. Oh, there's the streamer I was referencing. Started off on YouTube. Makes sense. There's a video of him right there. Anyway, yeah, I guess that's it. That concludes Final Fantasy 1. Next will be Final Fantasy 2. I'll try to stream tomorrow, and if not the next day, but I'm gonna try to keep a daily pace from here on out. So yeah, a lot of ground to cover. Lots of games that I want to watch and play. So I'll be streaming a lot more often now. I was gonna say nowadays, but you catch my meaning. So that's it for this stream. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked any of this, somehow, hit the follow button. If you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching this on an old YouTube archive, because I'm posting it all there, hit like and subscribe if you like this, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. For me, it's good night. I'm going to bed. And take care, y'all. Peace. Dun, 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 dun.